Good evening, good evening, good evening. Well, that didn't snap too loud. They ain't canning their barley sodas too good anymore. That was a big picture that found you at the honky tonk. Huh. So don't. Yeah. Um, I went to that um, memorial service yesterday. Kathy, she went to the auction. Her and her sister and Cody. She bought some Slim Jims, um, Swiss rolls, chocolate and strawberry, some chocolate fudge cakes, gingerbread, and something else. Cocoa Puffs popcorn, another peanut butter sandwich cookie popcorn, and would you only buy one box of bacon and a 300 strips of bacon? Huh? Yeah, three. Yeah, there's 100. There's 100 strips in each pack. I know. Isn't that something? Took hours for the missiles to hit their target. Huh. Hours. They moved any slower, they could have shot them down with a slingshot. I guess they used kerosene or something like that for rocket fuel over there in Iran. Yeah, half of them do start and the other half don't run. That's right. There's like 330 missiles they shot off. I don't know how many they actually blew up, and then they didn't say how many actually landed that I heard yet. But huh, I got to powder my nose real quick. Dum 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 dum. Dun, 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 dun. Yeah, Hogan's Heroes. Yeah, Sprinkle. Yep. Yeah, they're all broken down. They were probably up on blocks before they sent them out. Oh, it wasn't no funeral. He died a couple of months ago. No.
And I'm just gonna film the free bar because we're gonna finish up my and try thing.
Are you talking about OJ? Hell, I don't know. Who cares? Ever made in Alabama? I wouldn't doubt it. Holy, I thought I just said that. Suffering succotash. Then Kathy, she went to the meat market today and she bought 2 bags of that fully cooked fried chicken. And we put a bag of it took them out. She put them on a cookie tray or baking sheet, put it in the oven at 350 for 45 minutes, frozen. And it turned out just like banquet chicken. Had crispy on it. Oh, it was good. It was. $7.99 for a 5-pound bag of it. Yeah. I like watching Hogan's Heroes. I got a channel that shows MASH 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, 24/7. I usually watch MASH for 3 or 4 hours.
Can't even shoot it anyway.
Had to cook the cold out of them.
Yeah. You can learn. You just know lots of little.
Anyways, she put them in the oven, and then she had to leave. I watched them. The last 5 minutes, I had them up on the top shelf, or top rack, and I turned on the broiler for 5 minutes, and it crisped up the skin a lot, more. It was good. All in the family. We could use him like Herbert Hoover again. You like Grizz's cooking videos? Well, of course you do. They probably did.
Yes, please.
Well, see, if they were smart, they'd put a solar panel on that missile and only send them during the daylight. That way it charges up the battery. Grizz does make briquette chickens. Mm-hmm. I know Judy has great cooking videos. Too bad her daughter didn't learn how to cook. Just saying. I like that ravioli soup she made. I thought that was pretty good. Uh-huh. Uh-huh.
By the way, Dad, earlier some little kid called my phone, 517 number, saying, I think you got your sister's phone, saying that was. I thought it was scratching at first because it kind of sounded like her. I said, Chris, who's this sister?
Ah.
They both started laughing.
Well, would you look at there? OJ Simpson's here. Well, hi, OJ. How are you doing?
I said, nope, this is my phone. You probably got the wrong number.
Ah, back from the grave. That's right. Yeah. What did Ron and Nicole have to say to you? Oh, that's right. You went the other way. How was your dream team? That's right. Yeah. From what I understand, he never even paid them. They never got their money. Hang out with Elvis, yeah. More like he's hanging out with uh oh I'm drawing a blank. Oh, he's more likely he's hanging out with Adolf Hitler. Look at there, my wife's watching me on YouTube.
Oriental.
Yeah, that's his name, Oriental. Oriental James Simpson. OJ's probably going to have a bad time. That's right. Just like on, Nikki. When they had Nikki was a double, and they had Adolf Hitler down there. It's time o'clock, or time for your 3 o'clock enema or whatever hell it was. Yeah. Well, I know, but they're stuck in the same place. Jim Jones. Yeah, you just missed it. Yeah. They're all in hot water there. Poor Kathy. Oh, like poor Iron Dog. To a frazzle this weekend. She's worked me to a frazzle. They're all in hot. Yeah. She did. She worked me to a frazzle. I'm not lying. Dishpan hands, and then I had to play mechanic and put a rear end in a recliner.
Got calluses on there.
I got calluses on my ass cheeks. Yeah. Uh,
Dad, come with the fish. Somebody got the dog already outside the doghouse. They crawled out.
a puppy.
Yeah.
As Archie Bunker would say, the turtlet. Well, hi, Kathy. How are you? You're looking lovely as ever tonight. Gee, did you do something different to your hair, dear? What you doing, pumpkin? Oh, I bet they are. Get the Big Lots maple cookies. Those are pretty good too, man. Kathy Miller is off the air. Rodeo. Ah, 20% off. You know they raised everything 50% Friday night, right? Where are you going? Why are you putting on a coat? It's 72 degrees outside.
No, it's not.
Huh. Huh?
My back is hurting.
Okay. Want to say hi to everybody? Okay, go. Oh, ow, oh. Yeah. Not even safe in the daytime? Oh, I know it. Got an ad coming up in 54 seconds. I won't take a beating like that again. 62. Huh. Surprising they live that long because you got one body sharing one what do you want to call it? One major God, I can't think of shit tonight. Um I don't know. They were close. The heads were connected. Okay. Organs. So I was trying to. I couldn't think of that word to save my life. Two had the better one. Next subject. Yeah. I think I need Prevagen. I don't know. I can't remember if I do or not. And relief factor and balance in nature. Probably. Huh. You would have thought with all the advancements in technology and stuff in the medical field that they could have separated them if they didn't share the same brain, but I'm sure that they didn't. But look at Joe. He doesn't have a brain and he's getting along. Huh. Hell, I'm all ready for nappy nighttime and everything. Got my jammies on. Wizard of Oz, yeah. The Scarecrow. If I only had a brain. And what do you think they're going to do with it? Use it for a doorstop? Compare it to Joe's? Yeah. Abby normal? There you go. Yeah. I am too. Oh. You notice I shaved? Yeah. Just for you people. Not really. I shaved for the memorial, but I'll let you think that. Kevin and Dan called me this morning on FaceTime or whatever. So I talked to them for a little bit. Kevin wanted me to, see his sisters. So they all sat there right at the table with him and they were talking to me. I thought it was pretty nice of him that he's making time for them all. He's an old softy, he is. $20.33. They were having a tea party. They were talking about going out and playing Twister and yard darts. Uh-huh. Huh. Nobody wants a $17 breakfast. I don't blame them. I don't want a $17 breakfast either. Because after you get done with that, you have to come back for the $26 lunch. And then when you're done with that, you got to come back for the $42 dinner. Just saying. There you go. Yeah, plus coffee and plus tax and a tip. That's right. Don't forget the tip. Huh. There you go. They probably are. I want to sell I want to sell all my equipment before they do though. Ah, the Waffle House went up. Well, they do need to go up. Consign to it. I know that's what I should do. You know, much better. I can see myself. So they serve waffles on pizza waffles now. I know. I should. Pizza waffles. Bacon bits on a Ritz pizza. Damn, that's a lot of breakfast, or that's not a lot of breakfast for $17. I think it costs like 14 cents to make a pancake. Yeah, and two sausage links or patties. So you got another dollar into that. So now you got 28 cents or let's see, 14, 14, 14, 32, 32 cents, $1.32, and then 50, about 60 cents for eggs. So, you got less than $2 into a $17 meal. I know it's the cost of eggs. Yeah. $2.50 a dozen. That's right. Might as well eat it up now because you ain't gonna be able to get rid of it. Yeah, I don't blame people. I wouldn't spend $17 on a breakfast either. Yeah, and $20 minimum wage. Yeah. Well, what you got to figure is when you're dividing that minimum wage, okay, that breakfast from start to finish, from the time you take that order to the time they walk it in and give it to the cook and it's cooked, about 9 minutes. So you take that $20 and you divide it by, say, 10 minutes. Divide that $20 by 6, which gives you a little over $18. So it's $3. $3 and like 18 cents or something like that, 20 some cents. That's what the labor cost would be on that. I have no idea. What? Did you want in?
Yeah.
Well, you gotta say something. I don't know who it is. That was the kids. Shouldn't be so damn camera shy. You're so pretty. They want to see you. Gorgeous. Good evening, Rosanna, Rosanna, Dana, Rosanna, Dana, Rosanna, Dana, Rosanna, Dana, Rosanna, Dana, Anna, Rosanna, Dana. You probably are eating like a king junkyard. Yeah, it's like mechanics, minimum 1 hour. Yeah. Oh, I know. So on the 8 hour shift, does that mean they only do 8 orders and that's it? Now, when we first started the hot dog cart, somebody told me, well, you got to figure in your propane. I said, okay. Propane is $10 for a 20-pound tank. Well, yeah, but that has to figure into your hot dogs. I said, I know it does. Well, what's it cost to cook a hot dog? $2-3 with propane? I said, more like 8 or 9 cents, if that. You take a 20-pound tank of propane, and you can put it in your cart and light it up, and it'll last 12 hours on high. On high, if you don't shut it down. You can do a 3-day event with a 20-pound tank if you get the stuff up to temperature, then turn the burners down on low to maintain that temperature. It'll last for a long time. And you can serve a lot of hot dogs, in 12 hours, or a shit ton of hot dogs in 3 days. The cost of the propane didn't bother me, and I didn't factor that into the cost of everything because that was so minuscule, it was pathetic. Bean counter, that's right. Now we did factor in ice, though. There's been days that I bought $100 worth of ice, which is a ton, damn near. 20 bags, $5 a bag. It's $12 here to have a 20-pound tank refilled. Got an ad coming up in 45 seconds. I don't think anybody's in there. The person that come out forgot to lock it. You can talk to that person when you go back in the bedroom, back in the living room. Yeah, he does buy a lot of ice. We did a thing for Riga for the fire department, and I had an auction that day, and that's how we used 100 pounds of ice. I took 40 pounds of ice with me up to the auction and put them in my coolers. And then we had 3 coolers down there at Riga with 20 pounds in each one. And then we did snow cones. And I think when it was all said and done at the end of the day, we brought back a bag of ice. But I had 2 of them great big coolers just sitting there with bags of ice in it. So when you ran out, you could grab another bag for the snow cone machine. And the snow cone machine was pretty good hit there. The kids all got them for $1 a piece. The fire department got it for free, or the police, or anybody in uniform. They got a snow cone for nothing. See, I do have a heart. It's like the Grinches. You know, the bitty one, but it grew, and it grew, and it grew, and it grew. No, Boy Scouts, piss on them. No, it was just the fire department, first responders, and stuff like that, EMT, military. Yeah, you sure do. Wait in line for it. Actually, I think Kathy won like $50 or something like that. They had a raffle and she won like $50. Does it make a difference, Junkyard? Aren't they the both same now? Just because you're, why do you have to be a boy to be in the Boy Scouts? Because it says it in the name. Yeah. We did, we were at Farmer's Market last year, and that Girl Scout set up next to us. And there was a boy that had on the sachet and everything else. And he was a Girl Scout. I didn't say anything to the mother, but I think she got my concern over it. Excuse me. I'm at the powder again. You did. That's what I'm saying. Right. Well, why don't they just change it and make it the Boy and Girl Scouts of America and combine them both? And they all wear the same uniform, pastel pink or something like that. That way there's no, singling out anybody, if you know what I mean. You was a forward observer? What would you like? Besides a fat lip and a black eye. Don't you threaten me, little girl. I think I can take you. Yeah. I know you can't go home. That's right. Oh, no, they probably give it to him. She's saying meow. Come here, Spirit. Kitty, kitty. Come here, Pumpkin. Come here.
If you get
Come here. They want to see you. They want to see you. I know. Looky there. Oh, pretty girl. Yeah, pretty girl. Hey, what is that? Who's coming? Somebody's knocking. Who could it be? Lord, it's the devil. Would you look at him? Yeah. No. No.
No.
Don't be slapping her.
That's how she.
No, you don't do that.
You do that every time she fights. That's what Mama does.
That's right. She is a sassy kitty there, Roseanne. Rosanna, Dana. Anna. Well, I don't think Joe gets a brain freeze because you have to have a brain in order to get a brain freeze. And I don't think he gets one. I think he can gobble that right down like it ain't nobody's business. And his favorite flavor is disappointment. That sounds good. We had that oven baked chicken, fried chicken like banquet. We had macaroni salad, potato salad, and cottage cheese to go with it. And I had some of all of it. Now, cottage cheese, I don't know if you people know it or not, but cottage cheese is supposed to be black. Yeah. You take a scoop of that, throw it on your plate, and then you pepper the living hell out of her until she's black while you're constantly stirring. And you turn her black, and then once she's black, you put a couple of squirts of hot sauce on her just for good measures. Black or coupled with apple butter. I've never had it with apple butter. When I worked at the restaurant when we first when we were first married, I worked there for about a year. I would have, my meal would be a tomato with tuna fish and cottage cheese. And that's what I would eat. Huh. That's what cottage cheese reminds you of. Well, you know what cottage cheese reminds me of? A woman in a thong bikini with an extremely large gluteus maximus that's not firm. There's cottage cheese right there. Or chewed up bubble gum, one of the two. Seal test. You're canceled, dog. A loose caboose. Yeah. What do you want? Black eye? Fat lip? Are you looking for some of that too?
You looking for a dose of hickory?
You wouldn't be the first grandkid I whipped today. I won't be the last. I just took care of Harley, but she was nothing. I whipped her like an 8-year-old grandkid.
Well, for one, she's not 8.
I know it. Good thing. Bring up the rear. Two pigs fighting. No. There you go. Yeah. Guy at work. Junior. I think that's somebody for you.
What?
I think that's somebody for you.
Ain't nobody here.
They just stopped here in front of the house and blew the horn on a motorcycle.
Mama said we're not supposed to be watching Megan.
You're canceled too, Kim. Damn. Guy I used to work with. He'd see some fit woman walking down the street and he said, "You know what?" I said, "What's that?" He said, "That looks like 2 kittens playing underneath a sheet." I tried to laugh. He'd see some, women with an extra large trunk. And he'd say, "You know what that is?" I said, "What's that?" He said, "That's 2 rhinoceroses playing underneath a burlap tarp." Q-tips. I take offense to that. I'm starting to get white hair, see? Might have an elephant trunk in the front, right? Well, you know, just because they have a penis doesn't mean they're not a female. That's what that one, whatever it was, said to Charlie Kirk. Just because they got a penis doesn't mean they're not a female. Okay, he said, what does it mean then? Yeah. That's right. White hair better no hair. You're right. I'll probably be off the air after tonight because of that comment. I don't know how either. Well, it's because you're competing with women instead of men. You're double canceled, Tim. Damn! Well, you know what? And this is just my observation. Them females, them real women that are swimmers, and they have to contend with a male that's swimming when they're in the locker room. I'm not associated. That's right. When there's a male in that locker room and he's getting suited up, the females over there had to grab him or it by the willy wonker and then walk him over to the door. And then 5 or 6 of them hold him. Why another one walks on the other side and opens the door and walks out, still holding on to his willy wonker, and then slam the door. And then that way, when the willy wonker disappears, then he can compete as a woman. Yeah. That would hurt. But that's a quick way to get rid of, that member that's the opposing member of the team, if you know what I mean. Oh, I am the giver. I'm telling you, I am the giver. I just canceled the last ad. I have no idea if they're going to haul OJ in a white Bronco or not. I'd be surprised if they even have a body. I'm sure the Goldmans or something got a lien on him. Probably put a lien on his personal body so when he's dead, they can do whatever they want to him. It will be a slow speed chase. Like I said last week, I don't feel a bit sorry for the poor bastard. Excuse my language, but it's the truth. I don't. Yeah. Oh, I'm sure they'll have 9 or 10 funerals for him because he's just a stand-up guy that was just, misunderstood. Yeah. Well, you seen what happened to Floyd's memorial, didn't you? He got hit by lightning. If that ain't a sign from God, I don't know what is. Gotta get this. I am. Carol in the doorman. Yeah. Now the girl yesterday, she was so loving. Normally she sleeps on my, she'll get up and sleep on my chest. Yesterday, she laid down and she put her head right here and she laid all the way down with her body. And every time I would move my head, she would, rearrange herself. Well, hopefully they get it put out. I knew I should have got in more of a nap today. I only got in a 2.5 hour nap today. I'm tuckered. Tax day tomorrow, you're right. Oh, I bet the wind isn't helping. Didn't you just have a bunch of rain? That sounds more like arson or something up there. Yeah. Hunter Avoidance Day. Yeah, he's avoiding that all right. Could be. That's what I said. It's got to be arson because you had just as much rain as we did. We still got water sitting out here in the yard. Huh. Well, you need to do your part, Amish, and get up there and investigate that. Find out what caused it. And then bring them people to justice. It was 78 today. It's 66 right now. It was 72 when I started the stream. So, I didn't go outside today. Probably should have. But if you're in the business, there you go. I probably should have went out today, but I'm still hurting from the weather, from the arthritis, from the last 5 days of rain. No. Huh. All right, everybody. It is time to get out of here. Y'all have a great day. God bless. Take care. Prayers and peace. And I will see you tomorrow morning, 6:30 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, if you're so inclined to join me. If I'm able, I will be here. Party on. Good night, everybody. Night, cornbread.